Have you ever looked down at your keyboard and noticed those two little bumps? They're on the F and J keys. You've probably run your fingers over them thousands of times without giving them a second thought. But what if I told you that these tiny, almost invisible bumps are one of the most brilliant design features of the last century? They're not just for decoration. They are a fundamental part of how we interact with our computers every single day. So, what's the secret behind these bumps? Let's dive in and uncover the hidden genius behind this everyday design. These bumps are officially known as tactile markers or homing bumps. Their sole purpose is to help you find your way on the keyboard without ever having to look down. This concept is the cornerstone of a skill called touch typing. When you learn to touch type, you're taught to place your index fingers on the F and J keys. This position is called the home row. From this central spot, your other fingers naturally fall into place on the surrounding keys. Your left hand on A, S, and D, and your right hand on KL and the semicolon. The bumps on F and J act as a constant, physical anchor, allowing your brain to create a mental map of the entire keyboard. You can feel for them, reset your hands to the home row, and continue typing at full speed, all without breaking your visual focus on the screen. It's an incredibly simple yet effective system. Think about it. For anyone who types for a living, writers, programmers, data entry clerks, journalists, these bumps are indispensable. They allow for a seamless flow of thought from brain to screen. Imagine trying to type a long essay or write complex code if you had to constantly look down to check your finger placement. It will be incredibly slow and disruptive. The bumps eliminate that interruption. They create a direct tactile link between you and the machine, turning the keyboard into an extension of your own hands. This is why professional typists can reach speeds of over 100 words per minute. It's not just muscle memory. It has the constant feedback from those tiny bumps that keeps their fingers flying accurately across the keys. They are the unsung heroes of productivity. But where did this idea even come from? To find the origin, we have to go back in time, before computers, to the era of mechanical typewriters. As typewriters became more common in offices, speed and efficiency became major priorities. People were trained to type quickly, and instructors noticed a common problem. Even skilled typists would occasionally lose their place on the keyboard, forcing them to stop, look down, and reset their hands. This constant interruption was a bottleneck. In the early 20th century, inventors and engineers started experimenting with ways to provide tactile feedback. Early designs included differently shaped keys or scoop keys, but the idea of a simple raised dot or bar on the home row keys proved to be the most elegant and effective solution. It was a subtle change, but it revolutionized typing instruction and performance. When keyboards made the jump from typewriters to computers, this brilliant feature came along with them. So, what would happen if those bumps suddenly disappeared? Let's imagine a keyboard without them. At first, you might not notice a huge difference, especially if you're just typing a short message. But as you continue to work, your fingers would inevitably start to drift. Without that anchor point, your hands might shift one key to the left or right. Suddenly, you'd be hitting G instead of F, or H instead of J. Your muscle memory will be thrown off, leading to a cascade of errors. You'd find yourself constantly using the backspace key, your typing speed would plummet, and your frustration would skyrocket. You would be forced to look down far more often, breaking your concentration and slowing your workflow. Those two little bumps are the silent guardians of your typing accuracy. They prevent this chaos from happening, keeping your fingers perfectly aligned and your words flowing smoothly. It's truly a testament to great design that millions, if not billions, of people use this feature every single day without even consciously recognizing its purpose. It is a perfect example of what designers call invisible design, a feature so well integrated and intuitive that it becomes part of the background. It just works. You don't need a manual to understand it. Your sense of touch does all the work for you. The bumps are a simple, low-cost solution to a complex problem, and their impact on modern computing is immeasurable. They've been a standard on keyboards for decades, from the clunky beige models of the 80s to the sleek, minimalist keyboards of today. The technology has changed dramatically, but this fundamental principle of human-computer interaction has remained constant. This kind of hidden genius isn't unique to keyboards. Our world is filled with everyday objects that have secret design features you've probably never noticed. Take a look at the coins in your pocket. Have you ever wondered why some have ridges on the edge, while others are smooth? Those ridges, called reeding, were originally introduced to prevent people from shaving off precious metal from the edges of gold and silver coins. Today, they primarily help visually impaired people distinguish between different denominations by touch. Or what about the tiny hole in the cap of a ballpoint pen? That's not a design flaw. It's a safety feature designed to prevent choking if the cap is accidentally swallowed, allowing air to pass through. These are all examples of invisible logic, where a simple design choice solves a critical problem in a subtle and effective way. The bumps on your keyboard are perhaps one of the most perfect examples of this design thinking. They embody the core principles of good design. They are functional, intuitive, and timeless. The problem was clear. Typists needed a way to orient their hands without looking. The solution couldn't be complicated or require special training. It needed to be universal. The tactile bump on the F and J keys was the answer. It's a solution that requires no power, no software, and no explanation. It simply leverages our natural sense of touch to enhance our ability to use a tool. It's a reminder that sometimes the most brilliant innovations aren't the most complex or flashy ones. Often, they are the simple, thoughtful details that make our lives just a little bit easier. So, the next time you sit down at your computer, take a moment. Close your eyes and find those bumps with your index fingers. Feel them. Recognize them for what they are: the starting blocks for your fingers, the compass for your keyboard. They are silently guiding your hands, ensuring every thought you have is translated into text with speed and precision. They are a small but powerful link between the physical and digital worlds, a design feature so perfect that it has remained unchanged for over a century. It's a piece of history and a marvel of engineering right at your fingertips. Everyday objects all around us are hiding these kinds of fascinating secrets. From the shape of a bottle to the sound a car door makes, everything has a story and a reason behind its design. If you enjoyed uncovering the secret of keyboard bumps, imagine what else is out there waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more secrets hidden in plain sight, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of everyday objects. See you in the next one.